Good afternoon. In this video, we're going to go over this week's options watch list. Before I get into the watch list, if you're not in the room, you can find the link in the description of the video and in my bio section of social media accounts. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already and like the video. Not much I'm really looking at this week. Put to call ratio right now is at 0.63. Not really high on one side. The economic calendar for the week, don't see anything on Monday or Tuesday. Some Fed speakers on Wednesday. Thursday is the next one we really have data on, which is CPI on Thursday, and Friday we have PPI. So we get inflation news coming at the end of the week. Now, with that said, Trump announced that we're going to end up getting some stimulus checks or whatever. So who knows if we'll actually get them. And I was thinking, I think the last time we got stimulus checks was back from the COVID. And that is what sparked the meme stocks and GME. And I think that was also what started the massive inflation. So correct me if I'm wrong, but that's when I think it all started. Was back then. So if we do end up getting the stimulus checks, we're going to end up going back to all-time high. SPY is going to 700 plus. We're going to end up having a crazy rally just on that alone. I would not be surprised if we gap up like $10 on that. I mean, who knows where we'll end up. But just rumors of something like that will probably be huge. So SPY is pretty oversold on the hourly, which we hit a massive bounce on Friday. So I would watch it over 673, 674 for a bounce to 680, 685, 690. We get up to 690. We're going to see 700 real fast on that. And VIX, VIX has got a tail candle on Friday, and usually when we have these tail candles on VIX, we end up coming back down to the 16 area. So we could see a VIX crush on that. So if the stimulus checks makes the market pop, we're going to see VIX probably down to 15 to 16 pretty fast on that. So VIX probably going to get hammered this week. Now, a couple things to watch for Meta. Meta very oversold on the daily, so, and it has a nice hammer candle right here. So I would watch Meta. Meta gets over this. I won't say 640. That's pretty far out, but when it gets over 625, we're gonna probably bounce to 640, 650, 660, and we get up to 680, which is this gap support from earnings. So definitely watch for a massive bounce on Meta. Definitely want to keep an eye on Netflix. Is another one. I also got reverse split coming. And usually when these big caps have reverse splits, sometimes they end up running up afterwards, like Nvidia did and Tesla did. So I would watch that. I know we're at 1100 right now. We're probably going to be at like 110 because I think it's 10 to 1, I think. So we'll probably be right around 110. So we'll go based on that. We'll just take away the 0. So if we get over 108, and we'll just say 111 right here, which is 1110, 1112, 1115, 1130, 1140, 1150, 1116, which will end up being 112, 113, 114, 115, 116. So definitely could see Netflix take off on the reverse split. So definitely keep an eye on that. Microsoft, even though I'm expecting the market to bounce this week, I mean, if Microsoft loses this 490 area, it's got a little ways down. It can go down, shoot down to 480 or even 470 pretty quickly, because if it doesn't hold this 490, it's got some room to drop. So keep that in mind on Microsoft. So that's basically all I'm watching. I mean, who knows what this week's gonna bring? Who knows if the stimulus checks are gonna, when that's gonna happen, if it's actually gonna happen, and what it could spark. I mean, we could end up sparking another meme stock rally like we had in 2020. We could spark inflation. Um, who knows what that could trigger? So watch it closely and just see what happens, and just trade day by day and trade based off what you see pre-market, and go from there, because you can't predict the future. Try not to guess the future, and just trade what's there. So that's going to do for the watch list, and thanks for watching.